Welcome to my channel. My name is Claire Coyle. I was asked, what are my favorite horse movies growing up and or right now? So I have to say, number one overall was The Black Stallion. I did watch The Black Stallion Returns, but I still think that The Black Stallion ranks number one. And I actually think a big part of that was because for a good portion of the movie, it was completely silent. Like it was just the soundtrack. There was not a whole lot of talking except for the boy talking to the horse a little bit in the beginning when they were stuck on the beach. And there was something really magical about that because for me as a kid, that's how I related to animals. It was very quiet. So it just felt like I was really there in the film with him. Number two on my list is Black Beauty from 1994 by Warner Brothers. That movie was amazing, and I have heard the internal monologue of Black Beauty in every relationship that I've ever had with any horse I'm riding or training or whatever.
Come back here with those oats.
That movie, I'd say, is definitely ranked up there because it changed my perspective about interacting with animals. And then number three on my list is, yes, Spirit, Stallion of the Cimmaron. I just love that movie. I just love that movie. I think a lot of it had to be some of the soundtrack because I thought Get Off of My Back really felt like something I could relate to because my horse used to, like, as a kid, used to buck me off all the time. So I kind of just reached back into my memory bank there and I related to that one. I would say another awesome horse movie that I really enjoyed. I think it's probably only number 4 because I saw it so much later in my life. But I really liked War Horse. I thought that was really cool because as you grow up, what you start to realize is your relationship with animals is really just reflection on your relationship with kind of everything. So I thought War Horse was really interesting because it showed all the relationships of the people surrounding this horse's life. And I think that for me, that's really what animals kind of do for me, is they sort of reflect back, like however I'm in a relationship with the rest of the world. Number 5, there's so many. Oh my gosh. I'm trying to think of another that I loved. Probably a film that you may or may not have heard of. It's called Thrills and Spills. And it essentially goes through all these high-level riders in eventing and show jumping and all of their fantastic falls and spills and all that stuff. So my mom showed me that as a kid, and I have always had a healthy fear of getting into a big accident. However, I will say the movie also does show a whole bunch of successful riders doing things really like these giant jumps in some of the biggest events in the world, and they do it great. So it kind of also inspires a lot of hope. So those are my top 5 horse movies that I love. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe if you like this content.